Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. As general education teachers, we work with a diverse group of learners, including students with exceptionalities. Our role is to create classrooms that are inclusive, supportive, and respectful of every child's dignity. Today, I'll share two inclusive education showcases focusing on autism spectrum disorder and attention deficit hyperactive disorder in grades K through 3 classrooms. We'll explore definitions, characteristics, prevalence, and causes, as well as how these disabilities impact learning and social development. Most importantly, we'll discuss practical strategies to help every student thrive while maintaining ethical standards and protecting privacy under FERPA. Let's begin with autism spectrum disorder. According to the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a developmental disability that significantly affects communication and social interaction. In our classrooms, this may look like challenges with social communication, repetitive behaviors, and sensory sensitivities. These traits vary widely, so it's important to approach each child as an individual. ASD affects about 1 in 36 children in the United States. Research suggests genetic factors and differences in brain development play a major role, along with some environmental influences. Understanding these causes helps us respond with empathy rather than judgment. Students with ASD may struggle with transitions, group work, and sensory overload. They often need predictable routines to feel secure. Academically, many excel in detail-oriented tasks but may have delays in expressive or receptive language. They might need extra time for processing instructions and completing tasks. Socially, these students can feel isolated or misunderstood, so building peer understanding is critical. Effective strategies include using visual schedules and social stories to provide structure, offering sensory breaks to reduce overload, and pairing students with peer buddies to foster social connections. Collaboration and special educators and families ensures consistency and support across setting. Under FERPA, we must protect student privacy and avoid sharing identifying details. Always use first-person language, say student with autism, not autistic student. Resources include IDEA guidelines, the National Autism Association, and Shaw article that was used for this presentation for prevalence data. The second part of our showcase is focusing on ADHD in grades K through 3rd. This is one of the most common health-related exceptionalities we encounter. Under IDEA, ADHD falls under the category of other health impairment. It refers to limited alertness due to chronic health problems, which can impact educational performance. Key characteristics include inattention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. ADHD is highly prevalent. About 11.4% of U.S. children have been diagnosed, and 10.5% currently have ADHD. Causes are primarily genetic, with differences in brain chemistry and some environmental factors contributing. Students with ADHD may interrupt peers struggling with turn taking and have difficulty staying seated. These behaviors can affect social relationships and classroom harmony. Academically, they often have trouble sustaining attention, may miss instructions, and experience frustration, which can lead to low self-esteem. Understanding these challenges helps us plan proactive support. Effective strategies include providing move-in breaks in using chunked instructions and reinforcing on-task behavior with positive feedback. Flexible seating options like wiggle cushions or standing desks can help students manage energy. Collaboration with families and specialists ensures consistency and success. As educators, we must maintain confidentiality under FERPA and avoid stigmatizing language. Always use first-person language such as student with ADHD. Helpful resources include children and adults with attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or CHAD, IDEA guidelines, and the American Academy of Pediatrics. These organizations provide evidence-based strategies and support for educators. These are the scholarly and professional resources that inform this presentation. Inclusive education is not just about compliance, it's about creating classrooms where every child feels valued and supported. By understanding the unique needs of students with ASD and ADHD and implementing evidence based strategies, we foster empathy, respect, and human flourishing. Thank you for your commitment to making our classrooms inclusive and welcoming for all learners.